Hello everybody, it's your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to another song off the NF album Hope. The song today is Let 'Em Pray. I can't wait. This looks right up my alley, spreading mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. I cannot get enough of NF, so you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Let's not waste it. Let's go without further ado. It is time, NF. Let 'em pray.
Take a toll and be harmful. I've seen what it can do when I got both of my arms full, but still continue.
Maybe it's these headphones. Oh my gosh, it stopped and I thought it paused and then boom. Delegating isn't one of my strong suits, man. That is facts for NF, I'm sure. Like, delegating's giving other people tasks to be able to handle. He's like, nope, I think I'm going to take care of this one myself. Seen it take a toll and be harmful. I gotta hear the start. I can't believe that started that way. That started that way. Come on!
Strong suits. I've seen it take a toll and be harmful. I've seen what it can do when I got both of my arms full. I still continue to pile more on my back though. I learned at a young age, if you want to do something impactful, then you gotta be willing to sacrifice and really go after it with everything that you have, cause if you don't, it ain't never gonna happen.
That is his life, right? Puts it all on his shoulders. And he says, you know, I can see how harmful that can be. I've carried it all on my own shoulders, which is fine. I'm a hard worker. You know, I'm a perfectionist. I'm an overachiever. I do everything I can to get the most out of everything. But I've seen its downfall. I've seen its negative. Because if you don't learn to delegate in life, if you don't learn to ask for help, if you don't learn to share kind of this help, let people help and support you in what you do, you end up doing everything yourself and you end up breaking down, burning out, and not being able to make it when all your arms are full carrying everything. You've got to be able to learn to delegate in life. Anything, anywhere, especially in relationship with people. If you don't, then you're the only one that can ever do it. And then it all comes back to you. Learn at a young age, if you want something to be, if you want to do something impactful, you got to be willing to sacrifice and go after it. I think he just learned. The only way I'm going to get anything out of this is if I give all of what I have, all of who I am. And I'm going to have to sacrifice stuff. I'm going to have to sacrifice relationships and experiences and time and all that.
I learned at a young age, if you want to do something impactful, then you got to be willing to sacrifice and really go after it with everything that you have. Because if you don't, it ain't never going to happen. Yep. Listen, got to prevail, got to excel. Think I hit my peak? No, I just started climbing the hill. Kill or be killed. Well, if that's the way that you fail, I hope you know you about to get the raw end of the deal. I need to meditate. I ain't got no room to grow. I would never say conversations with the Lord should be every day. Reconnecting with my core, get my head on straight, praying on my downfall. Let him pray. Resume.
This is he's speaking my language. He's speaking my language. This is my favorite. This is my favorite part so far of what this is. Not of the whole album, but of what he's saying right here. Because I was wondering, what does let 'em pray mean? You know, what does that mean and where is that in his life? I need to meditate. Look, that kill or be killed, like, man, you're going to end up at the wrong end of the stick on that. I mean, look, if you really feel like that, there's a kill or be killed, I'm afraid you're going to end up on the killed side. You know, I'm going to be the one who's tearing everybody up. But I need to meditate. Then I was thinking, what does he mean meditate? You know, because I've done lots of meditation. I do lots of prayer. I try to do as much prayer as I can. Conversations with God. Time to listen to God, honestly, is a biggie. That's one that is so difficult sometimes. It's one thing to pray. It's one thing to speak and try to have conversation with God. It's another thing to stop and listen and see what you hear. See what comes into your body and into your mind. I need to meditate. I ain't got no room to grow. I would never say no. Yeah. He's not going to say he's not got room to grow. He's not going to say he's finished. Done. Good. Pack it up. We did it. We're successful. Nope, I don't think he's going to say that. But he does say he needs to have conversations with the Lord every day. Reconnecting with my core, get my head on straight. Yeah, that, to me, that's one of the biggest parts of my life. It's that grounding every single morning for me of that interaction, communication, conversation, listening with God, and knowing for me, regardless of what it does for anybody else, it's for me. It's for me to be grounded. It's for me to have a core. And to me, a core is in faith, and it's being able to know that there is not just me in this world. I am not the center of this universe, but the best was praying on my downfall. Hey, they're praying on my downfall. Let them pray. It's okay. They can pray all they want. And that pray is kind of a two-sided meaning. You know, you praying on my downfall, you trying to hope for that downfall, and then it's praying on my downfall, like coming to attack me. Let them pray. Let them pray, y'all. It's fine.
Conversations with the Lord should be every day.
Yep.
Reconnecting with my core, get my head on straight, praying on my downfall. Let them pray. Resume. Check the resume.
Yep.
Set the pace, I don't hesitate. Yeah, just get it done, let me demonstrate. Demonstrate. Let it soak in, let it resonate. Blood, sweat, and tears on the 808s. See him praying on my downfall.
Oh my God. I did not expect. That was from the other song too. Oh, what a good voice. That is so sweet. I didn't know what, like blood, sweat, and tears. Like, I mean, that's his mantra, right? Blood, sweat, and tears. Like, put everything out on the table. Give it all you got. I don't know what the 808s are, but clearly he's blood, sweating, and tearing on the 808s. But man, just keep praying on my downfall. This is an upbeat, like, workout song. This is another one of those fire songs. He's like, look, bring it. Like, bring all you got. And I think he's saying, I've got God on my side because of how I'm living. You know, he didn't answer. Remember that last, he didn't answer, but I don't need to, because the answer is in how I'm living. The answer is in what I have. He's not bragging. He's praising, I think, the fact that he's overcome, the fact that he's living the life he's living today. He's able to create the music he has, and his message is now so much more positive, so much more confident, so much more hopeful, so much more light, that it's incredible. Let him pray. I want to hear this voice.
Demonstrate.
No.
Demonstrate. Let it soak in, let it resonate. Blood, sweat, and tears on the 808s. See him praying on my downfall. Let him pray. Let him pray. See him praying on my downfall. Hey, let him pray. Yeah, let him pray. Let him pray. Hey, see him praying on my downfall. Let him pray. Sentimental, influential, every step I've ever taken in the wrong direction helped me get to where I am today, and led to monumental moments in my life that I would not have got to experience if I'd have let the mistakes that I made rob me of my full potential. Like,
that is the truth. You know, if I let the mistakes rob me, the mistakes I made, if I let them rob me of my full potential, if I let the mistakes define me, if you let mistakes define you in life, the things you do wrong, the things you're like, God, what was I thinking? The things that you are let down about, and you let those define you, your full potential is never released. Whenever I see athletes, especially younger athletes, who make a mistake and their head goes down, they're robbed of their full potential. They are no longer the same athlete. They feel like they're a failure. They are dejected. See athletes make a mistake, they keep their head up and they get back in there and fight. Those are ones who can reach their full potential. So you've got an opportunity to reach your full potential always. I was just listening to that thinking, every step in the wrong direction I've ever made helped me get where I am today. All the mistakes I've made in my life, all the horrible I've been through that a lot of people might not know about if you haven't heard my story, that I communicate over and over again to people when I talk about my life. My life is something I wouldn't wish on anybody, because I wouldn't want somebody to go through that pain and that struggle. I wouldn't want somebody to go through those mistakes and to go through those hardships. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world. I use that all the time in my own head. I wouldn't wish this life on anybody, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, because it's gotten me to where I am today and the relationship that I have today and the life that I have today with the possibility that I have today. And he's saying the same thing. Oh, he wouldn't have gotten to experience all of these incredible moments if he just believed the mistakes defined him, but the mistakes don't define him. Such a great way to put that out there. You know, everybody said he wouldn't make it. A lot of people said he wouldn't make it. Parents on his case early on, you know, like, this is terrible music. How could you let kids listen to this? And he's like, are you kidding me? This is bad music with the message. Why are they coming at me with all their pain and misery? Because I can relate to that. That's so good. Let's go back and listen.
Empty dating led to monumental moments in my life that I would not have got to experience if I'd have let the mistakes that I made rob me of my full potential. Life will test you. Don't forget to remember the fundamentals. Woo! I gotta get back to those. Be surprised what you find when you climb out your comfort zone. I get uncomfortable when I get too comfortable. You corner me and that's all she wrote. I'm in a headspace I ain't never been before. You
corner me. It's over. It's over. It's over. You back me in corner. He says it over and over again. It's fine. Keep your distance, keep your space. But when you corner me, when you come at me, when you come at my family and people I love, you are going to pay the price for that. Comfort zone is huge. I talk about it all the time in life. If you are comfortable, then something is wrong. Something's wrong. If you go to the gym and you work out and you come out and say, yeah, I don't really feel it, then something's wrong. You didn't work out right. If you do something and you stay comfortable, you're not growing. And that's the point here. I get uncomfortable when I get too comfortable. That's the part I think that's beautiful about him. Because most people try to stay in their comfort zone. He's saying, nope, you need to get out of your comfort zone. Because when I get too comfortable, I get uncomfortable. I need to get myself out of that comfort zone. And I think he kind of like almost has to slow himself down a little bit. And he knows enough about himself that he needs to stay working. He knows enough about himself that he needs to stay exploring, trying, and working on himself as a husband, as a father, and as a person. I'm in a headspace I ain't never been before. This is the bright side. This is hope. This is him being in a headspace. It's so clear. He's like, I know who I am. I know what I need.
Surprise what you find when you climb out your comfort zone. I get uncomfortable when I get too comfortable. You corner me and that's all she wrote. I'm in a headspace I ain't never been before. You don't bring nothing to my life, then I exit yours. Let's get right to it. Yeah, I ain't with the back and forth. You either with me or against me, an easy choice. The momentum building, I can feel it. My resilience cannot hide it, can't conceal it. Made me suffer some, but also made me brilliant. Pass my brilliance down and teach my children. Life is precious, life is treacherous, life is filled with dead end roads. Keep on pushing, keep on healing. See you praying, all my downfall gone. Keep on praying, God ain't listening to you.
Did you hear the end of that? I mean, there's a bazillion things in there. Keep on praying. God ain't listening. It's not happening. I believe in my God. I believe in what I'm doing and who I am and the fact that I am doing good in the world. You can pray all you want that I'm not going to make it. God ain't listening. That's bold. That is confidence right there. Oh, either with me or against me. Just how he did that back and forth. My resilience cannot hide it, can't conceal it, made me suffer. Oh my God, I can't do this. I can't. Can I hear it again?
Building, I can never been before. You don't bring nothing to my life, then I exit yours. Let's get right to it. Yeah, I ain't with the back and forth. You either with me or against me, an easy choice. The momentum building, I can feel it. My resilience cannot hide it, can't conceal it. Made me suffer some, but also made me brilliant. Pass my brilliance down and teach my.
So his resilience made him brilliant. Okay. The resilience, which is like just the fortitude, the sticking it out, the grind. It made him suffer. Like he had a lot of suffering through that because he didn't quit. So he suffered a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that. But it made him brilliant. And he just takes the brilliance and he passes it down to his children. That's what he's going to do, teach his children. Boy, when he says life is treacherous and precious both. Dead end roads. just got to keep grinding, y'all. You got to keep grinding.
Can't sell it, made me suffer some, but also made me brilliant. Pass my brilliance down and teach my children. Life is precious, life is treacherous, life is filled with dead end roads. Keep on pushing, keep on healing. See you praying, all my downfall gone. Keep on praying, God ain't listening to you.
Nope.
Resume, check the resume. Set the pace, I don't hesitate. Yeah, just get it done, let me demonstrate. Demonstrate. Let it soak in, let it resonate. Blood, sweat, and tears on the 808s. See, I'm praying on my...
He goes right back into just pull out the resume. You know, your resume has your story. It has your history. It has your experience. It has your work. It has your recommendation. It has everything that you've done, been a part of, so that when you go get a job, people can see where you've been and whether or not you might be a good fit for their company. Just look at my resume. I don't hesitate. Just let me show you what I got. Let me show you what I got. I'm going to put it out there because the blood, sweat, and tears are strong. But here goes. I wonder if that voice is going to come back in.
Open, let it resonate. Blood, sweat, and tears on the 808s. See, I'm praying on my downfall.
Yep.
Let him pray. Yeah. Let him pray. Hey, see him praying on my downfall. Let him pray.
NF, let them pray. I'm going to remember this day after day. It's okay. He's saying over and over again, I have to learn to believe in myself. And he's done that. And I can promise you he's had good therapy. I can promise you he's dealt with trauma stuff. I can promise you he's reflected enough on himself and his experience to know, hey, do you want to be defined by your past and what other people say about you? Or do you want to be defined by your dreams and your hopes and who you want to be as a husband, as a father, as a performer, as a person, as a friend, as a child of God? Who do you want to be? And then the realization of this is who I am. And I'm going to own this because I deserve to have a good life and to live a good life and to share what I've created. I'm not going to be ashamed of that. Man, such good stuff. That happens through therapy. Please understand that. But remember, this isn't real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the links. Go to our Discord server. There's friends there to be able to talk to, over 3,000 of them on our Reaction Therapy Discord server. And leave us your comments, feedback. Let us know what you think about this song because mental health is the key. This album of hope is the key, and NF is incredible. Love it. Can't get enough of it. Thank you for being a part of Reaction Therapy, and we'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.